So sit back and just roll up. Perfect show for my smokers. True buds, ayy.
How to make edibles with no smell, my friends. Let me tell you how I would personally do it. And this is something I used to worry about more when I actually had to worry more about the smell. So here's what I would do. I would get a mason jar. I would take, let's just say we're using an ounce. I'd take my ounce, I'd put it in the mason jar. I would put it in the oven to decarboxylate it. I would do 220 degrees for about 40 minutes or so. You could do 240 for 20 or 30. Find what works for you. I keep preaching that. It's all about what you want. So you decarb it. There's going to be no smell coming out because it's a sealed mason jar. Take that jar, bring it outside, bring it somewhere far away, open it up because you're going to get a fat freaking waft, a fat smell. Add your oil to it, seal it back up, go back in, put it in a double broiler. So just fill a pot with water, add the mason jar on like low, slightly above low, maybe let it infuse, swirl it every couple hours, and you're good to go. I mean, make sure when you open that up again, when the infusion's done, after you're done, drain it, strain it outside somewhere if you're worried about smell, put it back in the jar and you're all good. That's what I would do. You can also use a sous vide instead of the mason jar. Is a nice way to do that, but mason jar is the easiest, cheapest. I'm trying to tell you the cheapest, easiest way to do this, which I imagine most of you want to hear. Also the devices I use, like the Levo C, the Levo 2, Magical Butter, they have a reduced smell for sure, but there still is some smell with that process of the decarboxylation and the infusion. So that's my little tip of how to do that. And a pro tip I like to do, no matter what I'm infusing, I'm a huge garlic fan in general, but whatever you like to cook, maybe have a meal going. But what I like to do is get a little pan, put olive oil in there, fresh garlic cloves, put it on low, let it simmer, let that garlic smell permeate your residence, and you're good to go.